I saw
Yeah,
chicks
people
under.
sign up.
I saw chicks underneath the post saying inbox me.
Yeah, they trying to lose that weight.
$100 a shot though.
Wait. Oh no, I ain't even gonna say that.
Well, well, it's the big show. Man,
Uh,
what's going on, man? It's the New Direction 72 and 10.
Nah, Q on the what's
Q
the
on
acting
suspension.
plan? What's the
No, Q
acting
on
plan?
suspension. Fuck that. This nigga
Oh,
on
okay.
suspension, fam.
Nah,
That nigga about to be on a pip in a minute.
what they call that
That's
shit?
what I'm saying. That's what I was about to say. He on that.
No, he on load management.
Nah, he on Pip, man. This the third week in a row, bro. Like,
Yeah,
dog.
bro. This nigga he Joel Embiid is a bitch.
But it's the fact that, bro, we asked you on Sunday. You said Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
No, we didn't ask nothing. He jumped in there on
Oh yeah,
Wednesday and was like, "Hey yo,
I
no
could do
Sunday."
Wednesday.
I said I
I
could
could
do
do
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Damn, Q. I mean, Q, if you ready to just give up your spot, bro, I'm looking for a pod home.
So we're gonna bring Seth on and then we're gonna
Not
rotate
a
in
pod
J1.
home.
Looking for a pod home. Like it's like a church home. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been baptized at 72 and 10. You know what I'm talking
That
about?
shit down.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Nah,
Oh,
that's
that's
man.
who. Okay, I sent you. I thought you was talking about the other one, Seth.
Which one?
I just sent that to you. I thought you was talking about the one that we already knew about.
mm,
Oh,
mm,
nah. Update.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you see the one I sent.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Got it, I mean.
Yeah, fam. Avoid the. No, I
that
ain't gonna say
nigga,
that.
that nigga went dark.
Yeah, Zero Dark 30. Zero Dark.
Hey, shout out to 72 and 10 podcast. I'm TY.
I'm Dooch.
I'm Seth, man. What's poppin'?
Steph, we appreciate you joining us. As we
So short
alluded
notice.
to,
Oh
this
man,
nigga
no
Q,
problem, man.
this nigga Q was like, yeah, Sunday. On Sunday, he's like, yeah, Wednesday.
He said
And
I
then
can do Wednesday because my wife is out of. No, I ain't gonna say why, but he said that he couldn't do Wednesday because of his circumstances. I mean, he couldn't do Sunday or Monday because
Hmm.
of his circumstances. So we like, okay, you said Wednesday, we
yeah,
could do
respect.
Wednesday.
Yeah, respect. You was proactive. You let us know what you could do. And then today he called me and while like, yeah, nah, I can't even do it. And then Dooch texted
Hey,
us while we was on the phone.
hold on. Q was in the comments and it's kind of bothering me. Like this ain't his show today,
Yeah, fam. I told him that because he was trying to pod when we was on the phone. I'm like, bro,
bro. He introduced himself in the comments on Facebook.
see, 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 nigga want to
Right,
pod, bro. No, fam.
New Direction,
I'm
baby.
about to no, I'm about to delete his comment, bro.
Now you got to delete his comment. The devil is not welcome here.
Here. No, bro, he was trying to pod when we was on the phone, fam. Like,
My nigga was
dog.
trying to politic early, bro. No,
No, he was trying
hey
to pod
man.
on the phone when we was on the phone earlier. I'm like, bro, I'm about to hang up, bro. But I do got a question for you if you want to pod.
Yeah, he said that he was like, "Are we taking questions?"
No,
I
I
don't
had a
know. Is that
question
what
from
the
him.
is that what the New Direction does?
Nah,
Are we
bro.
question
L's
takers?
in chat for him, fam.
L's in the chat for Q, man. Like
L's in
Q got
chat.
me in here with no haircut, unprepared, bro. He
Man, I ain't
lucky
got
I'm
one
a
either.
he
I
lucky I'm a
my
good podcaster, bro. Like
I get mine tomorrow.
he lucky I still know how to get buckets. You know what I'm saying? And
Nah,
Don't Be a
bro.
Menace is definitely a classic.
Nah, bro. You stunk it up on that everyday pod, bro.
Bro, listen.
Oh yeah,
Hey, you
you
want to know? Hold
you
on. Let me just
yeah,
say,
ISO you. ISO you.
Go
I
ahead.
am gonna say before
ISO.
you ISO, I'm gonna say you over whooped. And you
Yeah,
know
you was over
how we feel
whooping.
about over whooping.
Even though you did hit
You
on the
turned
on
it.
the pick on the
Hey, you
parlay. You
turned
My
it
did
up.
putt.
hit.
You
You
turned
hit
it
on the
up.
parlay.
Listen. I ain't gonna lie. I was overexcited. Okay. I drank a little bit. Eric was on the pod with me for the first
That's what
time.
I was saying. I'm like, bro,
I,
this about to be fire.
I wasn't like I left Earth. I was off camera. Like I
Yeah,
knew that
you
I could.
overwhooped it.
I knew I knew I could say what I want because I was off camera. I had too much power,
Yeah,
so
you
I
overwhooped it.
apologize. I apologize.
No,
Everybody
but
got
like
bad games,
I
bro.
didn't watch it. I listened to it and I was like, damn, my
I had
guy
a
is going for it.
I
Yeah, he
had a bad
overwhooped
game.
it.
I had a bad game, bro. Like it happens. I
You
mean,
had like it was like a Jordan Poole game. Like this nigga was
yeah.
doing anything.
But then, like every once in a while, I still hit that shot where
I
it's
know you
like
still hit. Like, listen, you was going.
I went for it. I just did too much, bro. I was dunking in the layup line.
Yeah, you just overwhooped it. That's all it was.
I was telling Dooch, or I don't know if I told Dooch this, but I was telling somebody. I'm like, dog, like Dooch needs to get more credit for being a great podcast producer.
Mm-hmm. No,
He'll
he's
put them
excellent.
together
No,
Oh,
I
and
he's
then
got
just
it.
back out the way.
hey, listen. I've given Dude his props on it. Like he's one of the niggas that probably like he should get his flowers. Like so. Um. Again, I want to apologize for my game that night. Like I
Uh,
wish we had like post pod, like post game interviews where I can
that
go
would be
talk,
funny.
and I'd be like, "Hey man,
He's sitting there with the towel over his head and a cup of
hmm
Totos,
and I'm just in
slurring
there
his
like,
words.
I'm just in there like, hey man, I just want to apologize tonight. I just wasn't on my game. I feel like some of my teammates were trying to hold it down, and I just I missed too many passes, bricked a couple layups. I mean, nobody remembers the great shots when you missed a lot of
Yeah,
easy ones.
yeah.
So I just want to apologize to the people, who are fans of me and fans of the Everyday Pod. Seth fucked up.
So I'm like,
And
We got Seth and Eric. It's about
we're
to
gonna
be
be back.
lit.
We're gonna be back. But I also want to recognize that also
Your
that
co-host was on
combi-
bullshit too.
that combination, yeah, it was a certain combo on that show just didn't work. And
It was also too many people. It was like one too many people.
yeah, like it's okay. But I will say this, me and Eric finna do an episode soon. So I'll say that to y'all. The 72 and 10 pie here's the first. Me and Eric gonna get a people episode.
A
Yeah,
Sweats
Jay
and
Reed
Juice
Senior.
episode.
A Sweats and Suits podcast episode.
Okay.
Me and Eric were talking about it. We
Damn, what
discussed
did I
possible.
name y'all new pad? What did I
No,
name y'all new pod?
but I don't know. But I know we thought about some different names, but we was like, nah, we just gonna run with it, and we just in different roles and in different spaces now.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I think
it's still formal and what's the name? It's formal and
Still sweats and
casual.
suits. Yeah, still sweats and suits.
it's still formal and casual than a motherfucker. Don't get it fucked up. I'm still gonna ask wild ass questions. So like whatever, like whether y'all want to hear it or not, it's up to y'all. But yeah, man, I definitely felt bad about that pod because I thought it could have been greater. And now that you got me thinking about it, I really like and now reflecting on my performance. Like nah, like because I watched the game tape, so I trust me. Mm-mm. I, I earned I earned no VC that game, nigga.
No.
It was,
That's the perfect way
I
to
got
put it.
no I got no VC
Anyway,
that game,
perfect way
bro.
to put it.
That is
You
funny.
had some points. You had some points, but it was still like an overall C
Yeah,
grade, like
bro.
an
Overall, it
overall.
was
Yeah.
just a D minus grade, bro. Like I shit, the shots were there. Shot them late. Couple of them where I thought it should have been green, it was red. Like I over dribbled, passed when I should have just kept the ball. Damn, it's all right though. I'm gonna be
So this
back.
is a wild ass movie.
Players Bounce Back. It's one of the greatest movies in the history of like
No, I fuck with that. I fuck with the beginning, fam.
parody movies. Like parody movies, like they are the kings and queens of parody movies. Like the Wayans are like
Bro, I didn't know
out.
that Damon Wayans had a club foot, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't remember his cartoon show Wayne Head?
Now
No, I don't
it
remember
came
that.
back to me, yeah, but I
Yeah,
forgot that
so
I kind of like forgot. I forgot who brought it up to me that he had a club foot,
in
Imagine
that
how funny you got
cartoon,
to be with all them siblings and you the one with the club foot.
oh
bro.
my god,
And he his second oldest, right?
Yep. It goes Keenan and then him.
Okay.
But the crazy part is, like, even on the cartoon show, he had the club foot. Like,
Yeah.
they drew that into the cartoon. So,
No, I remember seeing. I remember it now. Now that you're saying something about it.
and I was like, damn, I didn't know that was for real until one of his stand-ups. He said it like back in the day. Like, I love stand-up comedy when I was a kid. There was no way I should have watched a lot of that shit. But he said that's what inspired him to come up with Handyman on
Ah.
In Living Color. He was like, cause shit, I was one of them. I had a club foot. Like I was handyman. He was like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So when he commented on that. I want to say he commented on that just recently when they accepted that award.
Yeah.
And
That's
he
what I'm
was
about to
saying
say.
like they did like a
I think
bunch of
that's where I seen it
interviews.
at.
Yeah, they did a bunch of interviews surrounding it. He was like, he got a lot of love for handyman from the handicap community because he was like, no, like dead serious. He was like, shit, they felt like I was one of them because I was, growing up, I had this club foot. He was like, shit, so I got ribbed, I got clowned on, but shit, I had to make my jokes too. And he's probably the funniest out of all of them to me as far as stand up comedy goes. Damon is the funniest.
Oh, stand up, yeah, I would say for sure. I think
That
acting probably is still Marlon to me.
Marlon is he's probably the best physical comic out of all of them.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
but Marlon can kill that serious role too. That I don't think he gets enough credit for. Like some of those
I mean, he
serious
had the
roles.
one he had the one role on fucking. Well, I mean, I guess he had Above the Rim too. Well, I was gonna say he had the
Above
one role on Bel Air, and now niggas think
no
he
uh,
fucking
no
Tyler
above
Perry
the
and fucking
rim
Gone
six
Girl.
six man. It was like it was a comedy movie, but he had to no. But I mean, like really think about it, bro. He really had to act his ass off when his dad, like with his brother dying. Like that's probably one of the saddest scenes
Well,
in movie history. And for a lot of people that have never seen it, watch Requiem of a Dream.
I've never seen that.
He played a drug addict in it, like when he was young.
Oh yeah, I
Like
do
I
remember that. I remember
Requiem
that.
of a Dream. That was a I watched that movie. It's weird as shit, but I watched it because they said that he was like playing a serious role. But yeah, definitely, man. The Wayans deserve their flowers. I'm glad they got that award. I wonder is
No,
Keenan
for
sick
sure.
though, because I don't see Keenan a lot no more. I wonder is he like sick, but he is the oldest, so Keenan got to be in his mid 60s,
Yeah, they said he
late
was at the.
early.
They said he was at the crib. I figured something was probably wrong. I don't know, man.
Don't
Yeah,
You
Keenan
never
got
know.
that show on? I feel like Keenan got a show on Paramount.
no, that's Damon. You talking about Papa's
That's
house?
No, yeah. That's Damon.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Damon.
Uncle
Keenan
Damon.
old as hell.
That's him and his son,
He's
Damon Wayans
66.
Jr.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he
Like
was young
Keenan,
when Richard Pryor was young. That's
Bro,
nuts.
he was writing on. I'm about to say he was writing back then, bro.
yeah, he was writing.
Because you gotta think
He
he
wrote
was
a lot of movies.
on. He was writing on Hollywood Shuffle, and that shit
Yeah,
was
that well, Hollywood Shuffle is him and Robert
him.
Townsend movie.
Robert Townsend. Yeah,
Yeah, that's their
Oh, he was
movie.
born in 58.
yeah,
That's
bro.
Yeah, he old, bro.
all
Like
right. Let me run through these topics. I'm letting y'all know now. We're gonna give you about 45 good ones.
No, we've got about
20 minutes
30,
left.
about 30 of them.
you get 30 of them
um,
motherfuckers.
let's start with this just hilarious beef with the Breakfast Club.
What is going on, bro? Because I just asked the question to somebody else, bro.
Okay,
So,
so
oh, go
you
ahead,
got
sir.
it. Go ahead,
No,
Tommy.
go ahead.
You probably
So,
can explain it better than me.
when Jess got hired by the Breakfast Club, she got pregnant right away and went on maternity leave.
Yeah.
So when she went on maternity leave, she actually tapped one of the producers of Breakfast Club to take her spot on the show while she was gone.
Yeah.
And I should know the girl's name. I don't. Seth, you remember her
It's
name?
Some it started with D.
Lauren.
Lauren. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
Lauren. Loren or something. It's like Lauren.
Lauren
Yeah, Lauren something. Lauren LaRosa.
Yeah.
LaRosa.
And so Lauren came on, and like lo and behold, like she's good. Like she's really good. She's talented.
Nah, good as fuck, bro.
she reads well.
She's a
I mean, that's why she was the producer and shit. Like you gotta think that's the producer coming from behind the board.
But she has a reporting background. Like she's a real journalist.
Yeah.
She has like a
Exactly.
journalist background.
And so she know how to do that role a different way than Jess. And not saying Jess isn't good at what she does, But what she does isn't this radio shit. Like they just really tapped her for the position because she had a following and like she has a good relationship with them dudes. And I mean, I think she's an asset to the show for real. But as they brought her back, instead of doing the rumor report with Angela Yee, they was doing Jess with the Mess for her news segment. And so now they have Lauren and Jess doing the segment like together. And Lauren, Jess felt like Lauren was over talking. And like one time when she was doing it, she was like, damn girl, shut up. Like literally dead ass told her to shut up because she was over talking. But like she is a personality herself, even though she's a journalist and she's well read and she's good at doing those journalistic things, she's gonna have her own opinions.
But
Yeah.
that's her
Jess felt like
personality.
exactly. But Jess felt like she was kind of encroaching on her airtime because it's like I only get these segments. The rest of the show is really Charlemagne and Envy. And then Jess fill in when she fill in and shit. And so it started because Corey Holcomb on his podcast said like, and Corey Holcomb and Jess been beefing for like a
For
decade.
years.
Yeah,
Like
like
ever
a
since
long
Jess kind of popped off, like Corey Holcomb been calling her like a talentless bitch, like basically, like for lack of a better
Yeah.
word.
Right. And so he ended up saying something on his podcast about how like the Lauren girl like took her spot, like tricked you out your spot because she's actually good at what she does.
Yeah.
Saying that she was talented. And so then Jess responds, you know, when you turn that Instagram forward facing camera on, she go ahead and respond and say like, yo, like, you know, I'm feeling the type of way because I feel like I'm not supported by the show. You know, there's moves being made behind my back. I'm fighting with this girl for airtime, and I'm the person who put this girl in
But they
position.
kind of had this conversation on air too, bro.
No, they had it on
that was
air
this morning.
today.
Today.
Yeah,
Oh.
they turned her. So
Yeah,
Jess did that
that's why it
last
got so
night.
hot.
Oh
And
shit!
he
I
was
thought
like,
that was.
"Oh
I
shit, let's
thought that
talk
was
about it."
later today that she did that. Okay.
No, she did the live last night and they went crazy this morning.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
seen
they
the.
was
I
like, "Well,
seen
shit,
bits
like
and
let's
pieces
talk
of the
about it."
stuff this morning. Yeah.
And I think 90% of the issue here is Jess's approach. You know,
Of
she's
course.
It
very
is.
Baltimore. The way she talk is going to be very aggressive, and she is who she is, and that's why they got her on there. But like, it's I have
He fucked
opinions,
up.
but I want to hear what y'all say. What y'all think first?
I can't ride with Jess. I'm sorry. I was kind of understanding where she came from until Envy said, I pulled you aside and asked you, were you good? Do you need anything? Are you upset? And you didn't speak your mind at that point. So they thought everything was good. Now now that the internet is kind of buzzing,
Now you
all of a
trying to
sudden you want to get on Instagram and blow it all up. This didn't even have to make it to air. None of us ever had to even hear about this.
at all.
But because Jess got in her body and she started, they were talking about heavily on the show, like Instagram comments and blah, blah, blah. And even the girl said, when you told me to shut up, I pulled you to the office. We talked.
Yeah,
And she
she's
said,
like, "My mama don't tell me. I'm grown as hell. My mama ain't
she
gonna
was
tell me
like,
to shut up."
and I said, she was like, and I said, we had our conversation and I had the other producer there and I asked you, is there an issue? What can I do? Blah, blah, blah. And all Jess could say was, I don't remember that. I don't
I
remember
don't
you saying
remember
that.
that. Yeah, I remember that.
And
Yeah.
then,
Bro,
but in
like
my,
that
she
is
would,
my number one. That is my number one. Like you don't remember it?
but guess
That's
what?
why you
If
gotta
you
do
heard,
per my last email, fam.
no, if you heard Lauren, she snuck this in there and just tried to gloss over it. Lauren said, okay, but that's why I brought in that EP. So they were there with us. She
Yeah,
said that, and Jess just kept saying, "Well, I don't remember that." And she started speaking on feelings. When you're had like the reason
No,
why
that's
Jess couldn't win because Jess kept it was a lot of I feels, and Lauren was hitting her with, "This is what happened.
this is
this is
what
This is
happened.
what
what
happened.
really happened. Yeah.
This is what I said." Envy is hitting her with the, "I fuck with you. You know I fuck with you. Like, why didn't you just talk to me when I pulled you to the side in that moment?" Charlemagne was cracking all these jokes, and everybody is like, well, Charlemagne, you play too much, you play too much. I'm like, first of all, Charlemagne is looking at the overall stand of, nigga, I always crack jokes because listen, they here to hear us talk about what Kanye was tweeting. They here to hear us talk about the fun.
Right.
Y'all out
We got
here
to keep
Yeah.
it
airing out
entertainment.
grievances. I gotta
Yeah.
keep it entertainment. Like, if ain't nobody else gonna crack a joke, I'm gonna crack a joke
I'm about to crack a joke. Yeah.
because none of this
Not
shit
even
about.
that, but like if we get into it right here, Jess, this could be the end of your radio. It could be over for you today.
It
If
could
like we
be.
don't
It
Yeah.
go
could
there,
be over.
And
And
it's
I'm
just
like now
trying.
I
bad.
want you
It's
to get
just
into your
bad for
show.
radio, bro. Like, don't nobody want to hear two motherfuckers sitting
It's
on here
nah. Check this
arguing and
out.
shit.
It's bad for radio in the sense of that once this all die down, Jess is probably in the hot seat. Only reason it might be good for radio is because their ratings will probably
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
can
very,
it's a
see that.
very
moment.
Yeah.
high
It's a
today.
moment for sure. Yeah,
You get what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? So
It's embarrassing though.
but now it's like they're gonna try to keep them both on for as long as they can to see how this plays out. And if it's no more mess or no more drama, one of them gonna go. And I think it's gonna be Jess because she's not really a radio host. Like
I was
she's an
about to say, and the
Instagram.
other one is like a producer too, so it's like you get double whammy.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing with a show. I'm sorry.
And I
Like,
think that it's under. Well, first, it's a couple things because I've listened to this sort of beef happen with other shows, and it's like you do need to be aware of the person who's a producer who actually want to be talent. Like you
yeah,
remember when Charlemagne stopped letting Taylor come on Napod.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah.
T Diddy, take that. You always like butting in, like you want to be talent. And like if the girl Lauren was playing her position and then they brought her in to be talent, why should she not be out here showing the best of what she got? Like that could change her life if she go from being a producer to being an
To
on-air
talent.
talent. We talking
But
about millions of
also
dollars.
But also, if she can go anywhere with that now, because now not
Exactly.
only do she got producer on the resume, she goes out saying, "Hey, I can fill in wherever you need." She can get her foot in the door multiple ways now. Now she got 2 feet to use to open some doors up.
Right.
That's great for her, and especially coming off of something like this. If she got up and wanted to leave tomorrow, she would have a job. She created the biggest buzz probably in radio, like in radio
And
so
did it
far in the
professionally.
past,
And
and
did
did
it
it
Yeah,
professionally.
professionally in the past
yeah.
year. You know, drama aside, she handled it great. She
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
showed they heard that she was a producer. She basically told how she handled the situation. She's entertaining and she gives a good interview. There's probably multiple radio shows like, well, like, hey, if it don't work out over there, come on,
Yeah,
get
come
to
fuck
work
with
I
because
us.
the
Come
first
fuck
thing
with
they're
us.
heard
gonna do is because you know how I go. The first 3 episodes of her being on any show,
She gonna talk about
she
what
gonna
happened.
she gonna talk about what happened. They ratings gonna go up. They gonna get that good influx in like listeners, and it's gonna stick steady because of the people who really fuck with her. If she's
Yeah,
entertaining while telling those stories about the Breakfast Club or giving the tea or giving whatever, they're gonna stick there because they're gonna want to hear what she has to say about a lot of other shit because she's proven to be able to get the work.
yep.
And
and like just like 100,000 foot landscape. I was listening to this podcast called The Future of Everything, and they was talking about like right now today, and we don't think about it because we don't. I don't know if we conceptualize the age that we at and how people our age act, but it was like video podcasts are the new talk shows.
I've
yep,
been saying that, bro.
I watch the Joe Budden talk show 3 or 4 times a week,
I told
right?
Scales that, bro. When he
Right,
used to,
but when they
I
was
used to
doing
tell
this
him,
shit.
like, bro, stop calling your shit a podcast and call
it's
it a
a
talk
talk
show.
show
Yeah,
But like, think
because
about
you
this, because all of the guys who do talk shows are at the age where they can either be aging out or they don't have the audience. The Jimmy Kimmel's, the Jimmy Fallon's, like we talk about the big four networks and shit like that.
yeah.
It was like the next talk show host, and like
podcast.
all of the networks, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon,
I think Ian
all of
Ian
them.
even spoke. I think
From a
Ian
podcast.
just spoke to that too.
Yeah.
Ian Schwartzman.
But think about this: if the Joe Budden podcast was on Hulu, same podcast, just on Hulu.
They definitely could do it.
Now the problem is because they was talking about the most likely candidate for this, because of course they got to lean white. It's gonna be the girl from Call Me Daddy, Call Her Daddy or
No, bro,
whatever.
I don't believe so. Joe Rogan.
No, but like not even that. You got to shoot lower than Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan makes so much money where he at. It don't make sense for him to do a 5-day-a-week talk show.
But that's why Joe keep
here's the
talking.
thing.
Joe keep talking about doing that the
The
everyday
dailies.
shit. The dailies,
Yeah.
yeah.
But see, I look at a Joe Rogan like the money he's already completed the money part of it. Now it's just about legacy. If he decides to take,
Right.
you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a Joe Rogan
Like,
will
does
take
he
that.
want
I
to be
think
the face? Does Joe Rogan want to be the
be the
face of
face of
ABC?
late. No, fuck ABC. Does he want to be the face of late night talk?
Talk
You know that there's a difference in the face of a network, but when they call you the face of late
late
night
night talk.
television,
Now you like Jay Leno and them
now
niggas.
you up
Yeah.
there with the Jay Leno's, the Johnny Carsons, the
Yeah.
and shit, even what you call
What
Jimmy Kimmel's. Like
That's what I'm saying. But
Kimmel,
think
Kimmel.
about Joe Rogan or Joe Budden, and like not only do you have your nightly talk show, but now you hosting the Oscars. Now you are the person they talking to at the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Like you become
Mm-hmm.
the guy just
yeah.
And
to talk to about
Joe
stuff.
Rogan is more fit for that because he comes from a sports background already. Not to
Yeah.
mention he's interviewed everybody. So you got to think of the rapport
Right.
he'll have with a lot of stars. Like Joe Budden, for lack of a better word, would be like the Arsenio Hall of it.
Facts.
Like, where he would have a niche. I think he would have to keep it a little more hip hop, a little more upbeat. Whereas I
He
think
tried it.
Rogan,
He definitely tried
yeah,
it.
yeah, I
Yeah, he
think
tried it with
Rogan
the
would,
with the
would
long form interviews.
and
No, with
Rogan,
the
the
interviewing the
pull
white
ups,
dudes. Yeah.
the
No,
pull
the
ups.
Oh, right.
humans.
Oh no, he did the
The
humans where
humans.
he interviewed the
Yeah.
dude that was at war. But then like a Rogan could just slip into that Jimmy Kimmel seat or that
Yeah.
that
Well, like
what
the
was
thing
his
that they were
name?
saying is like because Rogan is probably I don't know 5-6 years younger than Jimmy Kimmel. So like, who's the person who's 34 and younger who you could put in a seat and they could take this seat for the next 20 years? You know what I mean?
It
Only
ain't a
person I
lot.
can think is Trevor Noah.
It's
Trevor
like
Noah is
Trevor
really
Noah would be
good.
a good example of that.
Trevor Noah is fucking good too.
Yeah, I
Trevor
fuck with
Noah is
Trevor
I
Noah
mean,
good.
too.
but
He damn
they
good.
even tried it. You know what I'm saying? Like Trevor
Yeah.
Noah he had the show on Comedy Central.
Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
late what was it? Late night. What is that called? What do they call theirs?
I forgot what it's called.
Uh but but I mean he retired from it. Like he ended
That's what
up
I'm
leaving
saying.
it. Yeah, but he
Yeah.
would have still been doing it. Trevor Noah did a great
Trevor
job.
Noah
He's
said like the money that he made doing the Daily Show 5 days a week
Daily
don't
Show,
even
that's what it
compare
was.
to the money that he was making doing a comedy tour. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because it's
Yeah.
about the money
And he was a
and then
comedian
it's about that.
first. And a lot of
Yeah,
people
exactly.
didn't know that he was a comedian first.
Yeah.
Right.
And and a lot of those late night guys were comedians first. Like,
Yeah, all of them
they all
besides
Damn
did
near
like
all of them. I
stand
say,
up.
oh,
So
damn near
now
all
you
of them.
gotta look at who's the popular white comedian. And and it's fucked up because the only one that come to mind is like Gary Owen. But
Bill Burr.
Bill
Bill Burr
Burr, I
too
think would
old.
be good.
Oh yeah, you right.
How he 56? Yeah, he about 56. Bill Burr's old. You
That
don't think
stand
that
up
they
is
that
fire
old?
though. I ain't gonna lie.
That stand up was, yeah, he's good. But Bill Burr has
I still
always
haven't
been
watched
good.
You ain't watch it?
Them
Watch that
it.
shit
I
funny
watched
as
it.
them
fuck.
them comedy seller niggas, like the ones who really came from that, were all really good. Like that group that they talk about, a lot of them talk about it, like Kevin Hart, Patrice O'Neal, Bill Burr,
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock came from that. They said Eddie Murphy will stop in every now and then, but like Chris Rock was part of that. Like that group, funny as shit. But a lot of them died already because a lot of them, like the best comedians, are fucked up. Like if we're being
Yeah,
honest,
Yeah.
the best comedians are usually like fucked up or have issues. So I still say Patrice O'Neal is one of the best comedians I ever seen in my
bro.
fucking life.
Swear to God.
And like he was one of those dudes that you just know he needed to get to here. Like if he could have got to where podcasts were really taking the fuck off.
Remember when he used to be
Oh,
on what's
Wanda
his name?
Andy, what was that? The two white boys. He used to be on there all the time, and he was on there with
with Dante Nero.
Dante Nero.
yup, Dante
That's the one I
Nero.
was thinking
Yup,
about.
that's the one I'm thinking about too. But he was on one with these white boys forever. It was like a morning show, and then he did the one with Dante. Like, bruh, killing that shit.
Could have
Yeah,
been
that's
And
what I was
different. It's
thinking
gonna
about.
be somebody opportunity very soon.
yeah, but it's gonna be one of these young white comedians, bro. Like
Yeah, Matt Rife.
Matt Rife. No, like no bullshit. Like
No, Matt Rife really funny, bro.
How was it, dude?
funny. Matt
It was
Rife
good,
is
man.
really Matt Rife is he's marketable.
Oh, for sure.
Nah, bro. I'll say that through the pod. No,
He
he's
really went there though.
he's
He
really
went
good.
up
Man.
with it.
He's
Did he
really
go
good.
over? Did he go overboard with it?
Yeah, fam. He's really good, fam.
He sold out everywhere.
I know.
Yeah.
Like when I saw he was coming to Milwaukee, I didn't find out till late. I tried to grab tickets. It was sad.
He had the Pfizer.
Chicago. He didn't even have it that big. He did Improv and then he did I want to say
No, I'm saying he's
Pabst.
on tour right now. Like he just went on tour. Like, yeah, he's doing arenas now, bro.
I don't think he did. I didn't think he did the Pfizer up here. I think he did the Pabst or the Riverside here. Is it still called the Riverside Theater?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I think he did one of those. I don't think he did Pfizer yet.
Yeah, but he's on a new tour. He's doing arenas now. So I don't.
That's
He
what's up.
probably got like a mix of arenas and like bigger venues now. Pause.
Yeah, me and the wife going to see Ali in
When he
May.
coming?
Oh,
In May,
Ali
right?
Sadiq, yep, in May. Yep. We looking at tickets now. We trying to decide if we're gonna go to Chicago or stay here and go.
I might go to Chicago. I don't know if I want
That's
to
what
go
we
see
was
that
thinking.
nigga.
We was thinking about doing Chicago and just like
Last time
staying
I seen
overnight in
that
Chicago.
nigga was funny, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
He's killing shit, bro.
That nigga was funny,
Killing
bro. He was
shit.
telling the stories about his sons and shit. That shit was funny. I wonder
I
if he
oh,
think
when his son tried to fight him.
that's I
Nah,
think
he talked about how his son was trying to move out, like his oldest son.
he did.
I don't know how far. I don't know how far ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was as far as like trying to build the setup and shit. So if I hear it on the new stand up, I could point it out. Yeah.
But me and Tony was talking about that. We was talking about Ali Sadiq one day, and we were like, that nigga has a lot of stories,
Bro, he
but
just
you don't never hear nobody come out and say that nigga's
that's a lie.
lying.
No, but that's what he said. He was like, bro, I've told the story from when I was 18 to I'm going up till now and shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was like,
And nobody
and
checked him.
nobody come out to check him. Nobody came out and said this nigga's lying. He
Bro, the
jacking.
funniest one, bro, is what's your name?
He said, "Hey,
I said, leave me alone." Like, dog, whooping that nigga ass
dog
for decades
said
is
whooping that
crazy.
nigga ass over decades." He said, "I asked
On
that nigga."
site,
He said,
though.
he said, say, man, what's your name? Don't you hit me." Dog said, I was on crack.
But why
Being
you
with-
shoot him though, dog?
His
Being
name
with your
was
mom?
Quincy. His
Being
name
with
was
your
Quincy
mom
too, bro.
He shot that nigga though,
He
dog.
shot that nigga, dog. He said, this nigga live? Same partner?
He
What's your
seen him in
name?
jail, dog.
Dog, that nigga said Quincy, nigga. And I went upside his head with a
That nigga said, dog. I was in tears,
God,
dog.
Dog, he was on what you call, dog. He was on Mellow and them Pod, and that
I
was
know,
a
I watched
good-ass
it.
That was fire.
episode. That
I
was a
watched it.
good-ass episode.
When he talked about Cat, bro.
When he talked about Cat, because that was the first
Yeah.
time he talked about like he talked about it, but that was the first time he was like, "Man, come on, Cat, let's sit down and talk to these young niggas, man."
Yeah, dog.
Oh,
That shit
but Cat,
funny.
Nigga, I seen a clip of Cat on Theo Vine pod, and it was pretty dope because this nigga was like, dog, if you take all of the worst shit that's happened to you in your life and just write it down, like all of the worst shit, and you just write it down, dog. He's like, and then you look at it, and at the end, you got to write, I'm still here. He like, dog, you got the same story as any of the greatest niggas who had to overcome X, Y, and Z. He's like, but you letting all that shit you wrote down hold you back. Like, you still here. You still got time to do all that shit. I'm like, that's cold. Cat got a crazy perspective. Like, he just needs to be somewhere talking.
Dog,
Like,
Cat ain't wrong. He just don't do it right. You get what I'm saying? Like you said, it's the approach, bro.
Man,
Like,
he got beat up by 11-year-old, bro.
I always say this. Niggas always say like,
that's fucked up.
bro, you gotta get past niggas always say you gotta get past how they saying it. I'm like, bro, no, I don't. Like the problem, like delivery means a lot, bro. Like you can have the
means a lot.
greatest, you can have the greatest pizza in the world. But if when you bring it to my door, you throw it in my face, bro, I don't want that pizza no more. I don't give a fuck how good it is. Like delivery is important. And niggas gotta understand that shit, bro. Like that's why a lot of people don't. That's why I don't vibe with a lot of shit, bro.
I was watching this video of this dude, black dude, on fucking LinkedIn, and he was telling he go to schools. He's in medical sales, so he make really good money. He's
I
like,
was just
dog, I
about
go
to
to
say that.
schools. He's like, I go to schools in the hood, I go to schools in the suburb, and I always pull the black dudes to the side, and I'll be like, bro, listen to me. You've been code switching your whole life. Let's get some money.
Let's go get some
Like,
money for
Let's
doing that
get
this
shit,
some
bro.
dog. I
money.
was like,
Let's
dog.
get some
Nigga.
money.
He's
That's
like, dog,
cracking.
you done had 15, 20 years of training.
Uh-huh.
Like, let's get some money. I was like,
Get some
dog, that's some of
fucking
the hardest
bread, bro.
shit I heard in a long time. Because, like, god
That's
damn.
that's some real shit.
What else I got on here? Y'all see Trump selling Teslas?
What, bro? No, bro. I
Yeah,
don't pay
bro. He
attention to
did
Trump,
the
bro.
ad, bro, for the Teslers.
He did an ad
I
for the
don't,
Tesla sale
bro.
on the
I
White House
don't.
lawn, fam. Just put it up on the grass. I don't give a fuck. Like what?
I
The
don't do.
Bro.
Teslas?
I don't do
Where
Trump news,
is the
bro.
vice president at, bro?
That
I
nigga, he
haven't.
playing
Bro,
his
I don't even
role.
know who the vice president is, bro. What is
I
his
don't
name?
either, bro. I
No, he
don't.
was
I
in the
don't
he was in
know.
the meeting when they pressed JD Vance. But I mean when they pressed Vladimir Zelensky, he was
Hey,
in
bro.
there, but like I ain't seen him since. Like he just be
Hey, bro. Every
doing
time
whatever
I
he be
hear,
doing, fam.
It's just Elon, bro. Elon, the vice president, low key.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Every time I hear Trump news, this shit just get more and more wild. I just stop listening. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, that tariff shit about to be
No.
real, bro.
That
I
tariff
swear
shit finna
to
be
God.
real as fuck.
That
And
It
I,
ain't
shit
even a
was-
tariff shit. Bro, we go
no,
back to Teslas, like the demo / target audience of people who buy Teslas is Democrats. Republicans don't fuck with Teslas like that, bro. Like they
bro.
not
Nah,
climate change, they big truck, big gas, big oil.
nah, bro.
And so
That's,
when the Dems got mad and stopped buying Teslas, started selling they shit, like now the game all fucked up, bro. They tried to make it a crime to boycott Tesla.
I heard.
bro, they were doing that shit in Chicago when I was down there for the coaches clinic.
Mhm.
Like we all hopped in the we all hopped in the big ass like sprinter van and we was going to get lunch. Nigga, we hit the corner. I just see a line of people. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? They all
Yeah.
screaming. They all screaming, fuck Elon. Like they got signs out there
He
like
said,
this.
"Fuck Elon."
They out there wilding, bro. Them signs was cracking. I'm like, oh shit. Damn, fuck Elon. All right, bro.
He
Y'all got
said,
it.
"Fuck Elon."
Like, don't buy
Trump don't went
Tesla,
so far. Like he make it not fun to talk about politics no more.
Who?
bro, because he
Trump.
Yeah, bro. He getting too serious. I told, bro, that no, bro. I know that shit serious because we done had like 4 or 5 meetings about that shit, man, at work.
Trump.
Bro, one of my Canadian clients, I talked to him today. He got an event coming up like in the middle of April, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm gonna let you know because
No,
the
it's
way
about to get
shit
real,
going."
bro. It's
Bro,
about to
and he works with lumber equipment.
bro. That shit about to be real, bro. I got the
Trump.
email and we trying to adapt to the shit. Like we change it like HS codes and shit like that, so we get the like that shit about to be serious.
Yeah, you gotta
Listen,
charge
bro.
niggas more. It's gonna delay everything. Like,
But no, it's certain shit like the customer pays for the shipping and shit like that, so they gonna get charged. Like it's just a lot,
Nah.
bro.
Trump is like, y'all ever had that kid in the class who couldn't quite read? And then you let him be like the teacher for the day, and you just
Oh my
know
god, about to
he
fuck up
finna
everything.
he
Yeah,
just finna fuck up the whole class. Like
he just gonna let niggas just run wild and shit. Just do what you
yeah,
want, man. It don't matter.
he
Fuck
gonna
it.
get up to the front like I get to make the rules for the day.
Oh,
And
I
he
don't know
just
why this
finna
didn't use this mic.
that's what he
Tripping.
finna do, bro. Like that's who he is. He's that kid. That's who Trump is. Oh, you mean I got all this power? Ever- We finna watch a movie, and
On the reels.
if you don't watch the movie, if you're caught doing work, you're in trouble. That's when you get detention. It's
Yeah,
gonna
he that
bro,
nigga.
like he that
the
nigga,
crazy
bro.
part is like all the people they fired more people than they've deported, and then the people that they fired, they had to try and hire them back because the judge ruled against it. But like if you took the severance to quit, like nah,
I'm
you still
good.
out of here.
You
Yeah,
still
like I'm
out
not
here.
going back to that shit. Like, but I
Fuck.
don't know. Hey, who wilder right now, Trump or Kanye?
Oh
No,
God,
Kanye on some bullshit.
Kanye
And I
stupid.
don't want to talk about him because that's what
I
he
don't.
wants, man.
That's what he wants. But folks said I need to get some sleep. I'm finna put on Kendrick Lamar playlist. Fuck. Oh, bro, I read
That's good.
folks. I
No, he
read
just
that.
used the Twitter narrative that niggas have always been saying about him and J. Cole, man.
Bro, when he started talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce kids, like I
Yeah.
laughed and then I got up out of there because I'm like, fam, this finna
Did he
be.
talked about his son? He said something
He
about his
said,
son?
have y'all seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's youngest kids? They look a little
I just seen the
slow.
girl and I seen the boy. I just seen Beyonce with the boy. They said they think that I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. I ain't gonna put
But
that
he
on.
said that, and he said that is that's why you should go with God's plan and not do artificial insemination.
All right.
And then he took it down because these are powerful people.
Yeah. Plus
and
they've hidden him for a reason.
Yeah.
Who you talking about the boy?
Jay-Z's son, yeah.
What you think he autistic or something?
That's what they saying.
So I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. That's so for us, but they want to appear perfect. So you know what I'm saying.
Never mind. I'm gonna shut up. Like, I got
That's why I didn't even say nothing,
because I got a son with special needs, and it's like
I know you do. I know you do.
Why?
I said the same thing, bro. That's why I just didn't say nothing because I just left it alone.
You're not doing him a service
by keeping him away from
hiding
people.
him, bro.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
To me, that's gay. I'm sorry, I can't come up with a better word. I wish I had something better. I wish I had something better. I wish I had a better. I wish I had a better way to explain it. But
I got the album though. If y'all want it, I got the folder.
Which album?
Kanye album?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I ain't know if niggas wanted to hear it. That's why I didn't put it in a group. Our
I'm
group
straight,
chat.
bro. I'm straight.
A real quick question for the group.
Real quick question for the group. I'll go back and listen to old Kanye. My fault.
What's the last R. Kelly song you listened to?
It ain't that bad. Nigga, I just listened to TP2.
What song specifically?
The whole album, nigga. Hit it hard from the back, all that shit.
Say that one more time, Tommy. Ask that question again.
What's the last R. Kelly song you listened to?
Oh shit!
What's the last song of TP2, nigga?
Hold on, this ain't an R. Kelly song, but he was on it. Probably "Gigolo" by Nick Cannon.
I listened to "I Believe I Can Fly." And I was like, dog, this guy is amazing.
I sang that in 5th grade when I graduated.
But then I listened to "Contagious."
Come on now.
And I'm like, okay, but because I listened to his Residual Challenge.
Nah, you went up, bro. Where it's at?
Getting all my checks.
Yeah, where they at, bro?
Hey, Chocolate Factory don't get the credit it deserves.
Nah, Chocolate Factory was all right. I ain't gonna even cap.
Nigga, I tried to go find the original Best of Both Worlds.
Oh,
it's on there.
It's on there.
This the edited one. It ain't the. It's the second one.
No, both of them on there, bro.
Both of them on there.
Both of them on there. You talking about move your body like a snake, ma?
Yeah, that's on there.
Yeah, the power.
That's on there, bro. Both of them on there. Unless Jay-Z took the first one down, they both on there.
That was an era that flute and beats.
Mm-hmm.
My god, the flute! That was the flute.
You know, you got a body,
yaddy.
You talking about the flute / the Arabic era?
Yeah.
Nasty.
That shit was crazy. Timbaland went crazy in that era, nigga.
What? That was his shit.
That was his bag, nigga. That's what Tim and Magoo lived off that, nigga.
I'm about to say that was his bag.
Shout out to Magoo. He is not the worst rapper ever. Niggas gonna stop playing.
Didn't he pass away?
He died too. R.I.P. Magoo.
Yeah, R.I.P. Magoo.
Yeah,
bro. Stop playing on this shit. Yeah, Silk the Shocker. He'll never be the worst, long as there's a Silk the Shocker out there.
Nah, y'all ain't gonna do that to Silk the Shocker, bro.
I'm not saying.
And he got a Jay-Z feature, nigga. And he got a Jay-Z feature, nigga. And the game ain't got one. And he got a whole feature.
Bro, somebody did a
was
compilation.
reaching, bro.
Somebody did a compilation on TikTok
Dude,
of
He
the
was trying to
game.
get on the wave. He was trying to get on the South wave, bro.
Oh, he got on that hot remix. He killed that.
That's what I'm
hot
saying. He
remix.
gave Cash Money one and he gave No Limit one, bro.
Yeah. He said, I'm gonna make sure that I'm part of this. Smart nigga.
Somebody did a compilation on TikTok of all of the game. Always sounds like who he rapping with.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But like it was bad, dog. He did a song with Rick Ross, and I was like, bro, you
sound like Rick
gotta-
Ross, bro.
Like, yeah, you sound like Rick Ross. Like,
The song with Meek, he sounded like Meek.
yeah.
Fuck, dude. That nigga was on Change Your Heart.
Nah, he still beat niggas ass, bro. I still seen him
No, he
beat a
said,
nigga ass with the
bro,
phone in his
nigga.
hand, bro.
Who actually
I
whooped
seen
that
that
time?
nigga.
40 Glock.
Oh, 40 Glock.
Oh yeah.
But that's
With a
some
phone in
West
his
Coast
hand.
shit.
Bro, with a
Oh, he a
phone
big
in
ass
your
nigga, though.
hand, bro. Videotaping
Bro,
it.
like,
Yeah, bitch ass nigga.
no, I said
Like
he's
that-
a big ass nigga. Like that nigga's a giant, fam. Like I'm tall, and that nigga he
Clout.
bigger than his security guards, bro.
But clout though, bro, that show you what clout do. If a nigga whoop my ass and he is recording at the same time, I'm shooting you. There is nothing else to do.
Didn't they just
That-
say, I just heard that they just did a raid, or they just picked up Big U and them. Yeah.
Big U, Brick Baby, all them niggas.
Niggas, bro. Yeah, bro.
It's like an 18,
Somebody was
18
on Adam
person.
22 snitching on Big U, saying Big U knew that Nipsey was gonna get killed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They
they
been
been
saying
saying
that.
that. Everybody's been saying that. Big U, they saying Big U was the reason he got
Oh,
killed.
he was about to say he was the reason why he
was the
got shot.
setup. Yeah, he was the setup.
That's
Crazy,
nuts.
bro.
Let me tell this story time. We can get into this relationship topic and get out of here. On Sunday, I took my girl out to Rock House. They took the oxtails off the buffet. You got to order them separately.
Oh,
Pissed.
boo.
It's only $10 extra, but like still, I don't want to pay extra. I pay for the buffet.
Nah, yeah, I pay for the buffets.
So then we go fuck with Desi for a minute at living room. We leave in living room. My girl's like, "Yeah, I need to go to the G station." So we pull over to the G
You went to the ghetto one.
the one right by address, right? I'm like, yeah, we can go to this one right here, like.
He went to the hood one, bro.
But like
Right
the way
in
that
the
I
third-
said it,
in the third
the way that I
ward?
said it, yeah. The way that I said it triggered some in her brain. I'm like, oh, we can go to this one. This is the one I usually go to.
At least
So
you didn't
you
go to the one
asked-
by JJ's.
No,
That
that's what I'm
one?
saying. We have to go back to that. No. But
That one-
I'm like, this the one.
That
I
one like
usually
going
go
to the one on 27th and Burleigh, low key.
It's it was like 4:00 p.m. So I felt safe. But like,
No, I'm talking about the one by JJ's is the one.
Yeah,
on
no, I'm still
27th.
not going to that one. Yeah, I'm still not going to that one. But
I'm
I
shocked.
said,
Yeah,
to her,
the one
I was
that you went to, like
bro,
on the 27th and Capitol.
But like
Low-key.
that one I would go to. Like if address was popping, I would go to that one. I have gone
Uh-huh.
to that one in the past or whatever. It was funny because like
No,
she's like, you get gas from this gas station because she recognized the element. She know where we at.
that's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, no. She's like, what you been here getting condoms? And boy, did I get jabbed up and start stuttering. Like what? Like no,
My
they
nigga
got
said,
calypsos in here. Yeah, like,
They got calypsos.
calypsos in here. Like, what
I
you
need a
talking
little
about?
taste of home. Shout out to Wisconsin being the place.
They
of
the only
calypso.
one with wine black and miles. Like
Wood
it's
tip.
weird as hell.
Wood
No.
I had all these relationship topic stuff written down for Q, so I'm gonna just run through it real quick. Something I've been seeing online a lot that I just want women to know: being annoying is not cute. Like if you've
At all.
ever said, "I know he's sick of me," that's not cute.
No, that's a real thing, and you might
That's
get
a
left.
bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like don't
If you know
like,
he's
let me
sick
be
of you. If
Like
you
because
know
I
he's sick of
tolerate
you,
it.
don't be shocked when he leave you then.
Yeah, or just don't make him sick of you.
Facts.
This is another thing I thought was funny. Like, what you gonna do when I get mad? Like, just as a general question.
Turn the waterworks on.
Mm-hmm. Don't leave me.
They know what to do, bro.
Remember the 3 rules.
Nah, niggas don't. Y'all don't do it no more, fam. They don't want to hear that shit no more. They don't want to hear about our situations. They don't want to hear the 3 rules. They don't care no more, fam. Niggas don't. We ain't been standing on it no more.
Well,
Fam.
been standing on the 3 rules, bro.
Yeah, man.
And hard on the shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we ain't been standing on it, fam. We let all these relationship niggas come in and steal the space, dog.
Oh my
Yeah, but
God.
them relationship niggas they the nastiest ones.
That's
Tonight's
what I'm saying.
Tonight's conversation.
Oh my God, there's so many of them, bro.
It's trash.
Bro, them niggas is
They're-
I need Trip Fontaine to sign
It's
with
trash.
somebody.
It's trash, bro.
It's
I've
not
never-
good, bro. You need to.
never-
It's trash, bro.
He is a great number 2.
No,
Maybe he's a great number 3.
no, he is a classic number 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying?
He is
Where you
not-
don't have to lead the conversation, you could just add to
Mhm.
it. No, he's nigga the best, low key.
And
One
I
of the
want to
best.
know, is he only good at crowd work? Like, you know them comedians who only good at crowd work?
Yeah, he might be a crowd work nigga. Like if
Because
it ain't
he
nobody
eat
to
off
like.
of responding to them thing. And like, I don't want to say crowd work is
No, nigga, that's a
Low-hanging fruit.
skill, man. That's a
no, but I
skill.
don't want to say them questions is stupid. Because people always
Yeah.
ask questions that they should know the answer to.
Yeah. But like it's
Like-
low hanging fruit. You don't have to do a lot. To me,
Yeah.
you like they give you the material in the question.
Right.
So if you're gonna give
Oh.
me a question that's easily like where I can easily either make myself look good or make you look stupid, by all means, like feed me them questions, please.
How do y'all feel about Gucci White sitting on that gay man lap?
Couldn't give a fuck less about what's going on with Gucci. That's his business. Somebody, who the fuck said Gucci got some good pussy?
Oh,
That nigga killed
that
somebody.
sounds like
Brick Baby.
Orlando Brown.
Brick Baby said Gucci man got some good pussy,
Nah, bro.
and I'm like, what?
He shot and killed somebody, bro.
Yeah, he did, bro. But
And
then
got off.
but he came out of jail with new teeth. Like
He came out of jail with new everything.
I'm about to say.
that nigga is a clone.
Clone. Yeah, he's the first clone.
First clone.
Oh,
First clone
nah.
was Gucci. Second clone was Jamie Foxx.
I was gonna say Rick Ross.
Rick Ross too. Yeah. That nigga stopped been eating pears.
I don't believe nothing Ross say ever.
Ross ain't been fired since he stopped lemon pepper in his wings, but that's just
Nah,
me.
bro.
Don't
That nigga got that motherfucking airplane hanger, bro. With all his shit in there.
This nigga is just little.
He got an airplane hanger.
Yes.
Yes,
nigga.
Yes,
all
he
his
does.
cars in there, nigga.
All that shit.
He got a
in one
basketball
hanger.
hoop in that motherfucker. All kind of-
It's like a nigga play space.
I swear. I was
It's
like, that's fire.
It's a nigga tot
play
lot.
spaces.
It's a nigga tot lot.
Hold on, I'm
bro.
about to send it to you, dog. That shit was fire. I was like, that is fire. I ain't gonna lie. Dog.
It's a nigga
I
tot
can't even
lot,
hate
bro.
on that, dog.
Nigga tot lot, bro. I'm telling you.
I couldn't even hate, bro. I was like, that's fire.
Oh, nigga, this is like Rob Dyrdek shit.
No,
But
nigga,
he
you got
just
a real
cars.
Damn,
airplane hanger,
you know
bro.
what?
Like, that's an airplane
That's
hanger.
a-
Like, I don't
that's
got
a
no space
great-
at home.
That's a great
I need-
comparison, bro. You called it like the Rob Dyrdek shit.
You
Niggas
like, bro,
forgot about
I don't got no
Fantasy
more
Factory.
space at home, bro. I'm just gonna bring these here. I know they're gonna
And
be
throw up a
safe because they
basketball
here.
hoop. Some arcade games. That's crazy. Yeah, niggas get
But look, like in the back on the wall, bro, he got like his wheels and tires, motorcycles, all kind of shit. Dog. Like, yeah, shout out to Rick Ross, man.
he bringing Mario Montoya to Atlanta?
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
See,
Yeah, niggas about to run it up.
Ross is wild.
What else I got on here? Oh, stop talking to men like you're gonna really beat their ass.
Did
Just
y'all
leave
see
that there. We just gonna leave that there.
You don't leave it there?
We gonna leave that there. That is great. Good sentence.
Lastly, and most importantly, before you ask me, I don't know that bitch.
No, I don't know that bitch.
I don't know the bitch. I'm
Hey,
saying
why
it so
any-
fast.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question? Have y'all ever got y'all phone put in y'all face and instantly got blind? Like a bitch.
No,
Who is this? And you be like,
In the 80s.
I done got it
Yeah,
thrown at
ugly
me.
too, like-
I got it thrown at me. in
Yeah,
my face.
I'm talking about in the '80s, like back in the '80s. You, who is this bitch? You like,
Nah,
no,
nigga.
you moving the phone? I can't see. Give it here.
What did it say?
Nah,
Who
she
is
down there.
this?
She down there cracked that motherfucker over my head.
Ooh,
Bro, did you see Yandy? Yandy said that she was the one DMing a chick from Mendici phone.
She got to say that, bro.
bro,
You don't want
she
the bitch
had
to
to.
have the
Bro,
leverage.
listen.
Yeah.
And they
She
was
had
like,
to, bro.
you out here making her look stupid. I'm like, I gotta hold my girl down. Like, I can't call her a liar.
I
Like,
can't
yeah, that
call her a
was
liar,
her.
folks.
But
That
Yeah,
was
no, I'm
her, yeah.
saying your girl doing that so she don't got the
so she
other
don't
girl
get
don't
the
think she got
public.
leverage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
and
listen, and
the
I'm
public
hey
whisperer.
baby, and I'm gonna support you. That
On the
show
G.
was
Yeah.
you.
On the
Now
How
when we
G.
get
dare you?
home,
How dare you message her?
On the G.
And then when you get home, you just gotta, please, baby, please, please. That shit crazy.
lastly is how you feel about your current situation. Steph, how you feel about your current situation?
Hey man, I'm good.
Dude, how you feel about your current situation? Oh, this nigga dude's froze. All right, I'm cool.
Look at that ass nigga.
I'm,
I'm about to do this.
Hey,
dude,
that
I'm a good
shit.
friend. I'll hold you down.
Hey,
I was like, oh, he
hey,
froze. We keep
here you
moving.
go. Here you go. Do.
Oh.
Dog, I miss flip phones, bro. Banging it
Oh
on
my
somebody on a flip
God, banging
Yeah,
phone.
on
dog.
somebody on the flip. Yeah, man. Niggas happy though, man. I'm good.
How about yourself, brother?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh,
How you
I'm
feel?
good, man. Like life is great, you know. Minus
Yeah,
the
man.
BS, life is great. You know something funny? So my girl works from home now,
hmm
and I've been working from home.
hmm
I told
So
him
it's
where the
like
partition's
it's
at,
like
bro.
y'all coworkers, right?
Yeah.
It's like I'm about to get some office space.
You ain't beat on break.
Dog, I'm gonna read the text message I sent to Quincy. Hold on a second, because I said
If you beat on break, you
just
cold.
You ain't beat on your 15.
I sent
Text
this
your
to Quincy. I sent this to Quincy in Invisible Ink. I like the fact that my girl is here. When I get a quick 20 minutes, I can get this beat off. But I don't like the fact that she up playing Meg and Jeezy out loud while I'm trying to work.
hey, hey.
Yeah, dog.
What Project Pat say? You take the good with the bad, bad with the sad.
I didn't realize like how much peace I had at home.
I told you I got
It
the
don't be
Yeah,
no.
man.
It
I got
don't
the
be no noise
partition,
in
bro.
here.
You get
Hey,
the
bro.
I
partition.
need a partition. I need a.
I need
A
an office
space,
space.
an
That nigga
office
said I need an
space.
office
They
space.
said, excuse me. When I go to this office, I'm at work. Well, I am no longer at home. I'm not available.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Like when she was in the office, like I'll FaceTime her, we talk, hour or two during the day, whatever. But like, dog, you right
No, she
here.
did. She did
Now
now.
she just one door away.
Man, what? And
You
not
know what I'm
even that, but the
saying?
times where I be bullshitting and she walked by me, it's like your manager at work. Now I'm back on my computer and shit. Like, hold on, no, let
Hey,
me get
bro.
this off.
Hey, bro. I know you talking, but like in the background, she just found out the niggas was trying to hide the good shit. Hood rat, hood rat. Hell yeah. My fault. That's one of the fun. That's a funny part of the movie. And she farted. Yeah, bro. It's cracking.
All
That's a great
right,
part of
sure.
the movie.
We at an hour max put on, so we can get on up out of here. You got something
Uh,
tough?
I got a mag. Luca. He cost the nigga a parlay. All the nigga needed was one more rebound.
Oh,
So
that sucks. And that's what he
yeah,
do. Low key.
and that's what he do,
Rebound.
bro. So and it
Yeah.
pissed me off.
Rebounds and assists. That's like his bag.
Yep. And my put on kind of gonna go to like what Tony was talking about earlier, like as a message to women. If your nigga like plays video games and that's what he like to do, let that man do that shit. Cause he could be out here doing worse. Let that man have his time. So, ladies, my put on for y'all is get your man the game system. He might stay at home a little more. Respectfully.
Gooch, max put on?
I don't know if I have a mag, but put on is all the birthdays coming up. Shout out to John. Shout out to Dub.
Dub.
My birthday is on Saturday, so
Yeah. We out here celebrating
You
twice.
know what I'm
My
saying?
son. Oh, happy
all the
birthday to
Aries
my
niggas.
oldest son Cam. His birthday is on Monday. We
Oh yeah,
going
I
Happy
forgot.
bowling.
Yeah,
birthday.
Aries.
Yeah, we going bowling on Saturday. Nigga, oh, we just spent. Never mind.
Big
I spent.
Aries.
Bro,
You know what I'm
bowling
saying?
bowling in Houston is like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, because they
Yeah,
don't have like a regular like bowling lanes
yeah.
there.
We're going to Bolero. We're going to Bolero, nigga.
See, they
But
don't have like that. They got
yeah, well,
all
we
they
got
all they
unlimited
bowling is attached to a bar and shit
bar.
like
Yeah,
like
but we doing like unlimited food and shit for the boy. Like, man,
yeah.
shit
Oh, that's
See,
lit.
crazy.
they don't got like a strictly just a
Mm.
bowling alley, bro. It's always
No, bro.
attached to
Like you'd be better off going to main event, doing
yeah.
bowling, arcade,
Hmm.
and laser tag. Bro, it was like 2 hours unlimited was like 160.
That
Damn.
don't make no sense,
I
bro.
mean, that ain't bad though. I mean, for unlimited, but
But shit, you only.
People.
I
2 hours,
was
I need
about to
like
say
For two
2 hours.
four.
people. No, for two people.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
shit.
Yeah, it's over for that.
Yeah, no, that's true.
My put on. I was listening to Bomani Jones, and he was saying like a lot of people, like the people who came up with the term mid, is kind of
Hmm.
too young to recognize
What
that
mid is?
the mid used to
What
get it done.
mid
Man,
be
mid used to
selling,
get
bro.
it
The
all the
mid
way
still
done.
selling, and the
So like
mid still selling.
mid still selling, mid still smoking. Might take a little bit more, but like whatever, it's mid. That don't mean it's awful. It just mean it's mid.
No, it's mid, bro. Like, don't nobody
Could
want to
be,
be that high sometimes.
could be
Not
the
even
nickel
that, but
down the
like
Reggie.
if I call something mid, it's not disrespectful. So like
Nope.
I started watching Sons of Anarchy. That shit is mid. And
I
niggas
just
is
started
up
what's
in
the name over
arms like, oh,
Ozark.
Ozark is fire.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, both of those shows you just named is
We
not
finishing
me,
up
but
now.
it's cool.
And then my put on is gonna be my put on is mid. Like, hey, get with the mid. My
sometimes
mag,
you need mid, bro.
Enjoy you some mid,
It ain't
bro.
had no seeds. Like, come on, man.
Right, you still got you
oh,
some nugs. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
it was little nugs and shit. It was all right.
Yeah, sure
niggas get them
does.
Everybody did
seeds though.
hydro. Everybody
Don't
did
you ask how
hydro
I'm
back
still
then,
smoking the
bro.
seed?
Hydro.
Only the white
Just
dudes had the nugs back then, bro.
Boy,
they
I was
had
like,
that
white
za.
dude smoking different. Like
Man,
nugs?
what?
What happened to nugs, Phil?
Now we got za.
Yeah,
We
exotic.
just got that za.
Oh, my other put on is gonna be my daughter. Her sign-in day is April 17th, April 18th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Cross,
and then
You
cross
like
know,
that
you know
face.
where she leaning towards.
yeah,
You don't got to say it.
we got the letter. We got the letter
Okay, okay,
today. Today, letter of 10 came in. So like, yeah, we good.
that's
I'm
what's
trying to
up.
see if they can give us a couple extra dollars, so I ain't gotta give her no
Well,
budget.
shout
But
out
we'll see.
since we shouting out schools. You know, my oldest is going to Pius next year, and shout out to all those
Is
kids
that
that
true that they chant that somebody bought it?
Y'all let
huh?
the Asians buy
No,
pies?
hell no,
Oh, okay.
Okay, I
bro.
was gonna call you and ask you about
I
that.
was so mad that people was believing that. I'm like, did anybody look at the other stories on that page?
That's why I was gonna call you and ask you about that shit.
Somebody text me that, and I just literally sent a picture of me looking like,
I sent it to my sister. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, that's my mag. My mag is gonna be my sister. And shout out whoever Anthony Williams is in the group. Show of
damn,
love.
Telling
Because
you,
damn.
he went back to
she thought that
episode
was a
one.
rebrand. Yes. She thought that was a rebrand. I'm like, nah,
He
fam.
went
Like
back to episode one,
My
dog.
nigga was the rebrand
Start
for
over,
sure.
cuz. Hey,
start
and
it over.
we almost had 500 fucking episodes too.
So what
We
we
got
doing?
like 7 more.
I
What
was
we
say we
Man,
doing?
ain't
these
gonna
niggas ain't gonna want to do
we
nothing,
ain't gonna
man.
What we
Yeah,
doing,
that's
Quincy
man?
ain't
so
gonna show
fucking.
up.
That's
Quincy
so
ain't gonna show up.
weak, dog. That's a fucking
You talking
500 episodes, bro.
you said
500
we a
weeks.
7 more?
Yep, because this is 92.
2,
Hey, hey,
3,
let's
4,
do
5,
something.
6.
Let's do
If
something
that's
big.
the first weekend in May
Hey, man. Hey, man.
with Cinco de Mayo,
Hey, man. Hey,
Hey,
man.
hey, Smack City,
Nah, he ain't trying to do that, man. Niggas ain't trying to
Smack
go to Smack
City,
City, bro.
Smack City. One time for the 500.
We could have did it. We could have
rolling
did it.
down.
We could have did it at the what's the name, but niggas don't want to do that.
We should do the Shroomy. We should do the Shroomy episode.
I'm down.
Yeah, we gotta have a controlled environment though.
I'm down. I mean, we could do it wherever, fam. I got the setup.
Yeah, you got the PJ.
I hate this nigga. You acting like you now.
Oh, you look like Megamind. You got back up.
Oh, oh shit.
Hey, Seth, we appreciate you joining us, man. W's in the chat for Seth, of course.
7 W's in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is.
Mhm.
Always love. Thank y'all for having me, man. Q. You know, it's the new direction, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out a proper punishment for Q. We already he got mad because he was like, no, we're gonna dock your pay. He like, y'all can't take the
shit.
money. I'm like, who the fuck?
Why can't we?
Like, we gonna
That's
bust
the
that
first
down.
thing.
We voted you out, bro. On
That's
that.
the first thing that go, bro. You gonna get your little severance. Get your little few
No, not even
dollars.
severance, bro. You can still stay. You just not. You ain't here, nigga. We
didn't get
and we
paid.
recorded.
What are you talking about? Like, yeah, like I don't understand what the argument is, but like
I just
I
want
hear
his
you
game.
out.
Hey, can I just get his game check?
No, we'll pay you.
All right,
Yeah,
just let
not
me
the
get his
whole
game
thing
check.
because me and Duke,
No, because he
gotta
practiced.
bust the
He
extras.
practiced. Yeah. But I mean, just give me the game check. He get this practice money.
Yeah.
There you go. There you
We'll do
go.
that. For
All
sure.
right, man. Hey, shout out to 72 and 10 podcast. I'm TY.
I'm Dooch.
And I'm Seth Daddy.
Hey, we out of here.
We ain't live.